This sucked. It's just so bad.
Oh, all right.
I hated like almost every second of this.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was so bad.
Okay, so I think it started off like.
Well, the beginning was okay.
I think the first hour was okay.
Welcome to another episode of Me, My Old Man in a Movie. I'm your host, Gannon May, and this is my old man, Ryan. We're here to update you on the most recent theatrical news and provide you with a few movie reviews. So grab some popcorn and join us as we discuss the latest and hopefully greatest Hollywood has to offer.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of Me, My Old Man in a Movie, and today we're going to be discussing the movie Afraid. Before that, let's go do a brief synopsis of the film. Curtis and his family are selected to test a revolutionary new device, a digital assistant called Aya, that takes smart homes to the next level. As Aya begins to learn everyone's behavior and anticipate their needs, it soon makes sure nothing and no one gets in the family's way. This sucked. It's just so bad.
Oh, all right.
I hated like almost every second of this.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was so bad.
Okay, so I think it started off like.
Well, the beginning was okay.
I think the first hour was okay because I was in the dark. I didn't know what was going on, but it like held me. I was like, okay, where are we going with this? Where are we going with it? It wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I guess I came in another one of these films. I came in with low expectations.
Yeah, I came in a little higher, I guess, on expectations because I kind of wanted to like this film, but
yeah,
it's just
I didn't. You had to drag me to this one.
Yeah.
I mean, we were supposed to come see it yesterday. I was like, let's go see this other movie, and then today it's like, let's go see this. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna stay home and watch a movie. So I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I was confused in parts. I was lost in parts. They kind of wrap it up, in a way at the end. I don't get what this is like. Going to be a new genre, I guess. AI gone bad.
Yeah.
Like
sure
this is a thing, right? This
Yeah.
is like where tech is. So this is like Megan wannabe. I just protective gone bad, right? We're gonna take care of you, and then I'm not gonna, what? I mean, obviously, there's no spoiler on that. That's in the preview, right? But why does AI always has psychological issues? Like AI can't quite get it right, and I suppose there's accuracy to that, but I don't know. Like I thought it was a bit thought provoking in parts, and I want to talk a little bit more about that when we get to the spoilers with you. But I thought in some ways I was like, oh, this is too real. Like some of the tech dependencies that we have as a society, right? Mm-hmm. But then there was stuff that you're like, yeah, this is not real. Like this has gone off the cliff a little bit. So I don't know. That was my first take on it.
Yeah, I thought the opening scene with there was like an opening scene with like some AI stuff in it that I was like, that's very real.
Yeah,
like, that's very accurate.
Yeah.
Representation of what AI is right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even the opening scene of the film, like after the opening scene, kind of the second opening scene of the film, I even thought that was good. Like I was actually like I was nervous watching. Like it was like kind of scary.
What I'm trying to remember
when it was in the family's home, like the first.
Oh, when AI first arrived, when Aya first arrives there?
No. At the very beginning of the film.
I'm like putting us off course. I don't even remember the beginning of the film. I told you I liked the first hour, and I don't even remember the beginning of the film. I don't remember. So, anyway, that's how forgettable it was in parts. So, all right, well, that's first take. All right, let's go into some acting and characters then. Let's start rating some of this.
Really, the only character that I thought was fun was Cal.
Is that the little boy?
The little boy. Yeah. He was funny in parts.
He was funny. Yeah, he was kind of. Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah, everyone else is just not.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the family was fine. I guess I was bracing for bad acting, and it didn't have bad acting to me.
Any of the acting was bad.
Things were off about the Aya's. What do you say her name? Aya's company, kind of the thing that she was part of. So again, that was where some of the confusing stuff came in. I don't know. It was fine. I gave it a 7 Ayas.
Give it a 4.
Ayas, is that what we're
4
calling it?
Ayas. Yeah, it's the name of the robot.
Ayas. 4
Ayas.
Ayas and 7 Ayas. I gave it because, like I said, it was I guess it was above the expectation they had for it. All right, fair enough. Direction.
I said it was very generic. There's occasional cool shots, but it just felt very bland. It felt like a normal, like anyone could have directed this kind of movie.
Yeah. The only thing I had on this was just that opening scene that you talked about with the gooey kind of AI art. I thought that was like put the finger on kind of where we are with AI right now, and so it made me laugh a little bit, and that got used again throughout. So yeah, that kind of that was interesting. I gave it a 6.
5.
I can't say that word to save my life. All right, writing.
There were some really bad lines, just like what, like some cringier lines, and then I thought like there are some twists in this movie, and I thought they were so dumb.
Yeah, twists were dumb. I would agree with that.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Here's what I thought. There was a point in the film, you could put it to your clock. 65 minutes in, an hour and 5 minutes into this film, there's a scene, and after that it got real goofy. Once you kind of figure out what's going on, like the payoff part where they're like, the minute they do that, it trailed downhill from there. Like it just went off the rails and it never recovered for me. And that's where I lost it. I was like, it was okay. I was kind of bought in, but when they took that turn, there's nothing here for me. Like it just didn't deliver at all. I'd rather Megan any day of the week. I mean, if I'm making that comparison, like it's just, but again, this was more difficult because you had this inanimate object versus Megan, and they compensate in ways, but the way they do it just doesn't, I don't know what that was. And
it was just confusing most of the time, too. Like, I didn't know what was going on most of the time.
Yeah, no, that's
like, especially at the end of the film, I was like,
still
who's good, like, who's bad, what's
going on? Yeah. All right, I don't want to say too much until we
I give it we're on writing, right? I give it a 3.
I gave it a 6. I don't know why I'm rating this so high. Now that I'm going through this with you, I'm realizing I'm a little over.
Yeah, I gave it a 3. That's like the worst rating I've ever given on anything.
All right. Cinematography.
It looked good. It was fine.
I got nothing. Yeah, I just gave it a 6. It was average.
It was 7.
Nothing really stood out. Music.
7.
Same thing. 6.
Super generic.
Again, nothing really, nothing special there. Nothing really to discuss. I don't feel like.
So my overall rating was 5.2.
6.2 for me. Give me enough time, and I'd probably bring it down even further.
Yeah.
But recommend?
No,
I don't recommend this one either. There's just too many other choices. If you haven't seen Megan and you're looking for something, Megan's got more violence.
Yeah, it does.
So
Megan's more unique and better written.
Yeah,
a lot better written.
But be warned. I mean, if you're not into, it's got some language, it's got some violence and stuff. But just overall, like as a comparison, hands down, I wouldn't even waste my time with this.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go on to some spoilers. I want to just talk about a couple things with you, okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we talked about the Megan comparison in the car headed here, and just the fact that there was a body that was, associated with the AI that gave it life and gave it. I felt like the voice just didn't work for me in this.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, I mean.
And so then by the end, there are all these extensions of Aya, right?
Yeah.
Through the people, I guess they were like her slaves.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And but it just didn't. I still don't get it.
Yeah, it's still really confusing.
It's so unrealistic. I know there's fear in our culture of like what AI is going to become, but it's going to become, it ain't going to become
not
this.
Not going to be that. Like that's
just so acquiesced. Oh, it's got some dirt on me, so I have to become AI's slave. What? No, that didn't. Yeah. Like I said, never recovered for me after.
And I thought it was funny when the boyfriend got killed in the car on the way there. I was like, that felt like Megan.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that felt a lot like Megan.
Yeah. But why are they doing this? Like they've got Megan. They're
it was
gonna
Blumhouse.
Do Megan too.
Blumhouse was Megan. They did.
I know,
Megan already.
but like
they
did it. Like that's what I'm saying, and they've got another one coming. So this is just like it's a waste to me.
Yeah.
I really hope this doesn't do well.
Oh
I
no,
don't-
it bombed.
It already did. Okay,
yeah, it
we're
was bad.
past that. Yeah, good. All right, because it's. I don't know why people do this. All right, but there were, like I said, it was thought provoking. So here's a couple things I want to ask you. There was the scene where she's helping Iris kind of develop, like she comes up with this whole thing of what happened with the picture that was spread about her, and then this college thing that this thing that she was going to submit to kind of get into Stanford. And then Aya goes away, whatever her name is, goes away, and she's sitting there and she's stumped. She can't write her own paper. So I know you've used like ChatGPT and stuff for help with
not to write
homework.
papers.
Not to write papers, but like to help with idea generation and kind of stuff.
Some of that.
So like, here's my question for you: is like, do you feel like at some point AI, as much as it helps, can hinder creativity?
I think that if you use it, if that's like what you're relying on to do good in school, no. But I don't.
Well,
Yeah, do well, whatever.
GPT. All right. Yeah.
But I think that if you just kind of like use it a little bit and just kind of like, because it has like it does help sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not like in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like it does just kind of help a little bit to push it forward. But it doesn't. I mean, I don't think if you use it lightly, it would ever like be bad.
Are you just saying that so we don't tell you can't
No,
use
no,
ChatGPT?
no. I'm serious.
Okay, so that's one question. The other one is this: when Meredith's dad pops up on the screen,
Who?
The mom's dad is
Yeah.
on the screen,
Mhm.
and it's clearly AI's like I trying to pull at her heartstrings to kind of get her to be open to this relationship with AI.
Mhm.
But it did make me think, like, interesting concept. We have video footage of like grandma,
Yeah.
and to be able to like plug that into a machine, and then grandma starts talking to you, like
Yeah.
it's like this is what grandma would say, and then it kind of thoughts on that, like in the future, being able to like recreate people, an AI version of your family members that have passed.
I think that would be cool. I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
That'd
be cool.
I just think it just made me think. Like I was like this, like I could see this.
Mhm.
I could see this being a thing, not
Yeah.
as a way for AI to like again, like in this movie, it was to kind of trick her into,
Yeah.
keeping her plugged in, but like as a genuine thing to like connect with your loved ones that have passed on and stuff.
Mhm.
I just thought that was fascinating.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, so with this movie, there are a couple things like that where I'm like, they brought up some really interesting things. There were some nuggets there where you're like, oh, this could have legs. Like it's thought provoking. That's how I said it. But the story itself and the way they took it and AI kind of ruling the world in the way that it did, yeah, it was just off. It was just odd.
Yeah, it was just weird.
So there was some stuff there. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Mm-mm.
Okay. There it is. Moving on. Next week, what do we got?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Excited for that.
Yes. Join us
That
for
better be good because these last two have not been good at all.
It'll be good. It'll be good. I guarantee it.
If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and join us next time as we discuss the latest and hopefully greatest Hollywood has to offer.